Hey guys, I have been mucking about with Speckle, QGIS and Rhino, and I'm getting pretty excited by the whole thing. So I've built this a little tower over here, which I'm just editing so we can track our changes. And it is a nice little tower in Sydney. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive it into QGIS. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to export it as a GeoJSON. Now we can export projected GeoJSON in Giraffe, but QGIS does not like to eat projected GeoJSON. It only likes to eat normal GeoJSON. That's fine. So I've done this before, and I will remove this layer, number 2, and I will put in number 3. Oh, I just got a little spinny. Okay, cool. So that's looking good. We've extended over the edge. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this. And there's number 3. And I'm just going to send it to this stream that I've got going. Now notice I've set the CRS to a real CRS. So send. Oh, what? There we go. Send. What? All right, successful, successful. Now we come across to Rhino. Now I've got an old version in here. So what I'm going to do now is this is where it actually does get like pretty magic. So I'm going to hit the receive. And I've got this little grasshopper definition that is essentially, it's just this DSO component, which is the deconstruct speckle object, which it looks like you just keep like, you know, you iterate on, like you decompose a layer into this, then you decompose a feature into a whatever, you know. I don't know, it's pretty cool, pretty damn cool. I think it could be awesome. I think it could also be JSON, I'm not sure. No, not quite JSON. All right, who knows? It's cool. It looks like key value pairs, so well done. Then I've got my old school, this is what I used to use when I was in professional practice. And what this thing does is just a way of converting flat curves. And these are the flat curves that come out of Speckle because they're just GIS curves. So they're flat, they're on the ground. But those curves have parameters like an ID, and they have a stack order, and they have a usage, and they have a number of levels. And what we do is we create these. Now I'm going to extrude these guys. I'm rusty. In the Z, and I'm going to extrude them minus 0.2. Boom. And I am going to rep them first. B-rep, the boundary representation. Okay, now now I've got my slabs. So now I could bake those guys. And so I was wanting to, let's see how powerful the Rhino rendering is. I'm currently on an M1 Mac. Rendered. Oh, it's nice. Look at that. That is really nice. Okay. So that's a win. So we've gone from that, which is also nice, to that, which is tasty. That Rhino renderer. It's a real snack. Okay, and let's together figure out how to send this back to Speckle. So we're going to go here, go to Speckle. I'm going to create a new stream, and it's going to say Rhino to Speckle. Create it. This is a real pleasure to use this Speckle. There's something very fun about it. Okay, so I've got this Rhino to Speckle stream. Let's see if we can find it from here. All right, Speckle 2. Okay, streams and accounts. Get a stream. No, not create a stream. Stream get. Groovy. I'm just going to get the URL and I'm going to paste it. Sweet. Now I want to send. I just want to whip it. Message data. Oof. Create speckle object. You know what? Let's try this. Let's just this. Oh my, oh my. We're just blindly charging into the abyss. So something has sent. Yes, yes, 62 elements from Grasshopper. Oh, that. I'm sorry, I'm such a poor navigator. I mean, narrator on the old video. Like I'm laughing in your ear like a fiend. But that was nice, guys. Well done. Okay, so now at this juncture, something a bit off about this rendering. It's janking, I think, because the projection I haven't recentered. So if we show you, you can see we're way out in space, 334,410. So that, we're very far from the origin. That could be the reason for that little step. But I now believe that you can just pull this into Revit, and these can be slabs in Revit or Navisworks or anything like that. And I think that is actually quite a cool little journey. Okay, so to summarize, we have created this little project in Giraffe, and that's a quick thing that took like 30 seconds, and we get all the Giraffe goodness, which is this GIS stuff. You can get like you have your context, you can have some real nice urban level macro discussions, decisions. You come up with a scheme that you feel has got legs, and we really need to build a speckle app, but currently you export that thing. Let's pressure test one more. Let's just actually do one more. We're going to add a property called corners. Corner type, because now it should just be very quick. And we'll radius those corners by 5. Okay, there. Now we've got the roundy version. We're going to export this thing as a non-projected GeoJSON for the sake of Q. I'm going to remove the old version. This is unacceptably slow. I'm going to add the new version. Roundy, roundy. I'm going to whip it up to speckle. Boom, boom, send. Successful. I'm going to come to Rhino. I am going to receive. I know we could have heard ourselves. Oh no, it looks good. Looks good. And I'm going to get rid of this thing, all this rubbish, which I've baked in. So I'm just going to delete that. Make sure I've selected everything. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. It's round. It's round. And I'll turn this on just to look at it. There we go. It's round. It's round. I'm going to send. And I'm going to come back to speckle. View commit. That is very nice. Again, well done. Oh, and now we've got the round version. I mean, this is very cool. This is AEC nerdification. All right, and now what I really need is I need a Revit license, and I need to learn how to use Revit, and then I can I think, import this stuff into Revit.